Welcome everyone. Joining us now is Jerry Eastman. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back to Contra Valley Live.
Glad to be here.
Well, we have you here.
Today.
Yeah, you look a little bit different than you normally do. You were just involved in a lot of things. Now, we're talking about Train a Dog, Save a Warrior program,
yes.
TADSAW.
Yes.
Explain what this program is.
TADSAW was started actually in July of 1997 by Bert Sherwood out of San Antonio. He's the director of the organization. And what basically it is, it's a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And what it does is it actually teams up a service dog with a veteran. And this is no cost to the veteran. What we do is we try to go out to the animal shelters and rescue an animal there, and then that animal will go ahead and help rescue a veteran. So unfortunately, we're dealing a lot with PTSD, which the medical community has finally settled down and said, okay, it's not battle fatigue, it's not cowardice, it's not we're tired of you being in the military or anything. They've actually settled that it's post-traumatic stress disorder, and medical professions now are accepting that. The VA is now accepting that. And what it does is it takes an animal that may be in a animal shelter that may be a kill. Fortunately, we've got a non-kill, but taking that animal and putting it with a vet and helping the vet so that he can get better. Now, what I mean by being better is it's either for psychological or medical. And again, this is totally free to the veteran. The veteran doesn't cost anything. We work with the animal shelters and the different places that have adopted animals so that we can get an animal for them.
Now, how does it really work? Is it based out of here, out of San Angelo?
No, it's actually based out of San Antonio. Oh, okay. So anybody that would like to get a hold of any veteran or anybody that knows a veteran that would benefit from this program, just get a hold of Bart Sherwood. And if you go to tadsaw.org on the web, it's got all the information there. Or you can give me a call at 817-269-5993, and that's my number, and I'll get you in touch with Bart that way. But again, it's no cost to the veteran for either the animal or the veteran to pay for it. And normally, if you do this, it's going to cost anywhere from $15,000 to $35,000 to train a good service dog, depending on what it's trained for. We actually train with the basic obedience, and then we go into the AKC good citizenship for the K9 and get them accredited for that, and then we actually work with the veteran for whatever specific medical reasons it is, whether it's for his anxiety and his stress, or if it's to take his medicine, or if they have a stroke or something like this. We go to specifics once we get the dog trained. So
the veteran does go through training with that dog.
Exactly. I don't have the time, obviously, to train the animal. So what I do is I'll train the veteran, and then the veteran himself will actually train the animal, and then the next week he'll come back and we'll look at it and I'll evaluate what he's done. If he's done good, or if they've done good, then we move on to something else and add to the toolbox that they've got. If they're still lacking or if they're weak on something, then we go over it during the training session so that they can actually take the dog home and learn from the dog, and the dog learns with the buddy.
Now, on average, how long does that process take?
It takes anywhere from 15 to 25 weeks to get done, depending on what the situation is and the condition of the vet. If it's just for PTSD and the dog picks up well and the K9 picks up very quickly and the vet picks up very quickly, then it's usually about 15, 16 weeks. If it takes longer, then we'll take longer. I'll take the time to work with the vet and make sure that the vet understands what he's doing, make sure that the K9 understands what it's doing so that they can work together as a team. And he's called my battle buddy. As you notice, you've got one right here that's whining. He is mine. He's taken real good care of me, and he does a great job. We were fortunate enough that because I was a trainer previously, I was able to get him trained much quicker, so we did ours in about 15 months.
And he's a wonderful pup. He comes He's with you every time, and he does great every single time.
He's getting better.
Yeah. Once again, everyone, if you are or if you know of a veteran that would like a service animal, you can go to tadsaw.org to find more information on how you can get one of these service animals for free. They can help with physical, medical, and psychological.
Yes.
Any of those things that you need. So go ahead and check that website if you'd like to. Thank you, Jerry, once again for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. We'll be right back with more right after this.